gotta put on my radio voice. So, I am speaking primarily to YouTube. No later than I saying all kinds. See if this works. With that being said, not run very long. If industry, if I myself and not the letter, anything like a pie will if it happens on street Facebook, Ash will say just business we do. I mean they care. Stream. It's gonna have no. That should be good enough. Anything physical. I'm talking about Hitchcock and iTunes or currently my computer and all kind of shit. Everything goes to shit, and then somebody flushes it. But anyway, I used to want to be a filmmaker. I wanted to be a director. I wanted to be an artist and have people listen to the things that I had to say. I had even dabbled in poetry for a little while. I'll never probably read a poem that I wrote seriously. I'll maybe toss out a haiku, and a haiku is a haiku from a douchebag's perspective. So just if ever that happens, that's what a haiku is. It's not Geico. It's not Affleck or Ben Affleck or whatever the fuck his faggot name. But anyway, I wanted to be a filmmaker. I wanted to be a director. And I tried making some movies. But the problem with making movies is you have to rely on other people to be as interested in what you're interested in. Talk people, and a lot of did. I'm baffled that my wife, yeah, I said it again, who gives a shit, fucking sue me, stuck around as long as she has. People get really tired of me very quickly. And this isn't gonna be, oh, whiny mopey bitch, but that's just the way it is. So, I got so frustrated with the idea that, I had to rely on other people and that other people would let me down or not show up or have more important things to do or they're hungry for and whiny bullshit. Like, that's what it was. That's what filmmaking is. And they don't tell you that when you listen to fucking audio, because those people, they have money. What keeps building is if you have to be fucking Spielberg or nobody wants anything to do with you. If you're just some fuck trying to find his voice, so be top floor, nobody on the floor. So, and I just stopped doing it. I blamed it. I tossed it off as saying, oh, this girlfriend stopped me from doing it, or this fucking thing happened, or then I had kids, or whatever it was. And what it really boils down to is that filmmaking is a team sport. That involves a team in order to play it. You can't play fucking Monopoly by yourself. You have someone to play. And I got really tired of trying to get people interested in playing with me. So I gave up. And, do I miss it? Do I miss the idea or the feeling that comes with, walking on to a set? Or, I guess you can't really call it a set if it's whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm losing myself in the minutia. But, I do miss the tension and the chaos and, the ultimate result of working hard on something that is completely from either your brain or your friend's brain. It's such a headache. Maybe again. And I started to feel that feeling when we shot the little dumb Harlem video. It felt like I was a filmmaker again, even though it was, for 3 minutes at tops. It took us to fucking shoot, because 30 seconds long. So if you take more than 10 minutes to shoot a 30-second video, shoot yourself in the fucking face. But, even though it was just a brief moment for that little 8 second, I felt that feeling again, that surge of being alive and, being an artist and, being creative and coming up with ways around things that you couldn't do. And, yeah, it was cool, but would I do it just, commit time to something that potentially only the people that made it and their friends and family are going to watch? No. Never again. I'll never direct again, and I'm fine with that. But it brings me to this. The reason that I started that long-winded story was because this medium, this webcamming conversation, it's an extension of that. It's a little bit more independent. Like, I apologize for sounding old. It's a little bit of that, but you're able to be independent more so than putting together something visually interesting. You looking at me sitting in a chair in my filthy fucking office isn't anything that I had to work on to do. I just had to sit in the chair and press record on this fucking machine. So it's not like it was something that I really need a team of people to do. But anything that you care about, you start to try to involve the people that you care about. Initially, the way everything started is I wanted to do a podcast. I listened to Smodcast, Kevin Smith's podcast. I want to say something like that. We were living. Again, I'm sorry. We were living with my wife's grandmother because she had some medical issues and she needed us to take care of her. It also served as an opportunity for us to save money and buy a home. It's another DVD. The stupid of me. Again, I'm the talking one here. But I caught it, because since I got a hype about Clerks when it was in the theaters because of Sundance and all this shit. And this was around the time I had always loved, ever since I was a little kid. I've loved time where I really this coincides the fucking ventured conform try to grasp for the word structure. Family structure was a to whatever we black hip hop watch any of the riddled short fucking pop. And that was me, average American fucking existence. And it wasn't until, I was around 12, something like that, where I got out on my own or kind of controlled, fucking fishbowl of, whatever my surroundings were. I was new surroundings, and my walls got expanded. That sounds really gay and dirty. My walls got expanded. Boy, oh boy. But, the first time I saw it, this movie is stupid. It's in black and white, and all they're doing is talking. And I allowed myself a second viewing. I went along with my mother and her kids, and, it wasn't, art films weren't like, oh, yeah, let's go watch a fucking French film, and, let's, wax poetic about fucking whatever we saw in the theater. The theater. It was all, like, people to me. Siskel and all that shit is just dumb. So, I went along with their opinion of it, but later that night when everybody was asleep, I put the film on again, and I watched it without the background. This is in their color. I'm so confused. And I watched it on my own, and I genuinely like I didn't get a lot of the jokes, like a lot of the humor, because I mean, it's not like clever, and that it's clever. And if Kevin Smith were sitting in the room and heard me say that, he'd probably fucking be like, "You son of a bitch! I fucked that. It's not clever." It's a lot of dick and fart jokes and Star Wars references. I mean, as he went on, he went a bit higher brow, but his low brow is, stuff that people liked. Let's be honest. So, I don't even know how I got. Yes. So I've liked Kevin Smith since, well, the work of Kevin Smith since about then. I got I recorded Mallrats VHS to VHS kind of, from a rental tape, and I watched that fucking movie so many times that, the tape just deteriorated, and Mallrats, where I enjoyed Clerks. Mallrats kind of solidified my fanboyism for Kevin Smith films, and so I gave Smodcast the episode that I listened to was the one where Scott Mosier is talking about surfing in Hawaii and there being a shark in the water or something to that effect. And again, much like Clerks, the first time I heard it, I was like, this is fucking boring. This talk, just do vacation. So I stopped listening. Like, I listened and I was like, eh. Like, it wasn't one of those things where, you're like, oh, I fell in, it wasn't love at first sight with, or first hearing, as it were, since it's a podcast. But I, because of whatever, just gave it another chance, I don't know why, in hindsight, I gave it another chance. But, again, like Clerks, there was something that, sat with me, so I gave it another swing. Hello? Did you just touch the door?
Of course it was me.
Well, come here for a second.
I'm not coming on camera.
Oh, you could just stand right there. You
Hola.
see that hand? That's Cola saying "Hola, Cola."
That's my coupon clipping hand.
Not my clipping hand. I'm all by myself.
Why?
Because MSR didn't have his laptop, but I felt obligated to.
Sound like problems of a rich kid.
Yeah. Everything I need.
But I moment.
Oh, I thought we were talking. You're just shitting on him.
You're my accomplice. Sorry.
It's okay.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Over it.
Nobody's watching us.
Well, what? Fuck them.
Like, Foostream fell out,
I mean,
Like,
that's like getting bored the night. Walmart don't want to carry them anymore. Baby.
You don't understand. I'm 38.
Well.
Like, just, like, talking and shit. Just, like I was telling, started listening, and I was just like,
What is that?
the red is something that they clubs. When it gets the red light, it's cue that it's called stick.
Oh, are you...
You gonna blow it?
No. Why I'm not on the...
I told them that you injured your back.
Yep.
And that you're in an excruciating pain.
Yes.
And I felt to do a show. And that I considered doing a show yesterday. and you...
That was the day that I didn't have...
Okay. So,
I'm on 2 Norcos. I'm doped up. I'm sweating.
We get really close to the time when the show's supposed to start yesterday.
Tell me whatever you need, whatever you know, my show's not that important. I already told everyone we're not doing it. I rescheduled everything. Don't you worry about it. And I'm like, babe, I think, and then you're all comfortable. What? just told me that you weren't going to do the show. And then, when you see act in a comfortable position like dance, I can go do the show real quick.
I'm Mr. No Days Off, babe.
No days off? What?
I don't slack. Everybody missed a show. Everybody else is missed. He's missed.
Well, card got sent.
Yeah, so,
it's hard for us to have an address for somebody.
But since August, I have never missed a show.
Whatever.
I'm gonna smoke it in a minute, because I have to, do you want to sit in here for a second? And you can just stand right there.
It's really hot. I have to stand.
Alright, that's fine. I just know that. Will you shut up?
You know what? You will guess in this way that you treat them?
Do you have a song for this week?
Fuck you.
You have a song, I know you do.
No, I don't. Do I?
You were saying something about...
You know what? Hold on. I have to pick it. You can't see it.
Alright, she's gonna pick a song. We're gonna actually do something. We're gonna get in the format just a little bit. I'm gonna name a Geek of the Week. We're gonna be on way really before she's gonna play her. I'm back because I can't see it. Sure, it's gonna be a good one.
Wow, really?
She's... You're looking in that tracks, not this.
I just...
Yeah, that's
you can't see me.
That's the fucking... You can't
see me.
Rolled so much on sling. I for a second while she... I guess I got a little bit tired because she doesn't know how to operate it. But, yeah, wrestling. Okay.
Now, I cannot it is prying it. I will bet I picked it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
It was a picture time. They always couldn't do. So Heavy by the...
I want it by the BB Wood album.
Is our song.
Special song for...
Right. You can show the text.
So much so, I don't know if it... This is... And it is heavy. The first song wasn't performed by the Beatles. It was performed by Donald Pleasance.
My back is really hurting.
Okay, baby. I love you so much.
You too.
I want to listen to my song real quick then. I'm going to play my song for this week so I can hear her shit on it.
Whatever.
Because no, trust me, babe.
Be able to top mine, bitch.
No, I'm not even going to try to. Alright, so, this Butler's, this symbol, this is the Fillion mix of it, this is Cracks. In good aid, so just know that that's happening.
Began to show. It wasn't that bad. What it reminds me of, you know who it sounds like? Fuck, what in bitch's name? Oh, she was pretty much...
If you don't mind, Natalie Imbruglia?
No, that's the bitch. Actually pretty sick. But, I did that song with that bitch. She just throws paper. Gets high like planes. The other one...
Am I close?
Well, they look similar.
I know it. Oh my god.
She did a song with Timberland.
I know exactly. Oh.
What's her name?
I'm like a bird.
Yes, I'll only fly away.
If I'm sorry,
it wasn't that. Of course, he would know those kind of
No, I don't think that's his wife.
Yeah. Wife in the situation.
You
didn't mind and Cal straight.
I'm sorry, baby. So, I'm going to just tell you a bit about the Beatles. My favorite actors, really, but all Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Movie, Mozart, he's Peter Frampton, Heart Club Band. And it's all about them, signing with a major record label and the essential fucking weird movie. But there, there's a film where Donald Pleasance trying to seduce them into signing contracts with his big record label. I think the Rolling Stones are in it as well at some point. It's fucking no, it's Aerosmith. And anyway, they do come together. It's all Beatles songs with kind of like a disco twang. And let me see if I find the Donald Pleasance version because it's awesome. But see my other people in the room. I can look without, briefs, but just I can see. Hopefully, if it's you could just go fast. Yes, this is it. This is so fucking gnarly. It's so gnarly.
Want you badly. I want you. I want you so bad. It's driving me mad. It's driving me mad. It's driving me mad.
I just want to hear the Bee Gees do the heavy part. Oh, I get fucking goosebumps. Yeah, my arm is covered in goosebumps. It's good music. Fucking no matter how shitty somebody tries to make it, it's still good for this good. Like if they did fucking badass, I've never heard of bad. I work at a video store. People, a good friend of mine. Oh, peace out, my nigga. She was like a bunch of other movies. The one little kid, I think it's Buster Keaton or something. A boxer, get him out. She was really fucking sad music where everything was like timepiece, but everybody's. She'd put this on and it was atrocious. Good, but this evoked the same exact reaction from me. It touches me in a way. If it were called police, yes. So I'm obsessed about finding the song. But this was like YouTube was around, but it wasn't the YouTube that is now, where you could just fucking some man farting, Google search that way. Batman on the toilet, whatever. It's just like you. Anyway, I'm diverging from the track, and I'm supposed to be on target, so I can get out of here. Wasn't Cola? Where I was in her house, and I was visiting her, and music, songs that we've scoured ever came up, and I kind of just mentioned it, and we searched it up, and ever since that was like it resonated with something that I was able in that point of our relationship where it's like, yeah, well, it's driving me mad, you must fuck. But anyway, it's become more than that. And whenever I hear those automatic come in here just fun and fucking use that as their song, it makes you of when you weren't expecting it. So you guys probably don't get it, but for me that was something special. I couldn't get the smile off my face when it started playing, and she knew what she was trying to go. So with that being said,